Stephen, Coach talked about your development in terms of learning how to work and make yourself available. Just kind of talk about how you've grown and how you've seen your game grown after the long layoff.
I feel like my most effective area is probably on the offensive side, and when I can't find that groove, that offensive groove, I try to affect the game in a different way, and I feel like that's what I've done the best job of as the season progressed, like finding different ways to be productive on the court.
Coach said that you need to be, that sometimes the guards miss you. You need to be, he called it more of a jerk, demanding the ball. Do you have a problem with that, or how do you look at, can you develop into being a jerk?
Yeah, and what he would call, I feel like I know what he's talking about, and I agree with him. But I just need to, get in better shape, and I'll be able to call for the ball more often.
Stephen, Jared Wilson Frame was talking about how he knew you from high school and remembered you in high school, and kind of comparing you to then to now. He said your hands have gotten a lot better. How have you worked on getting better at catching the ball, finishing around the basket, and catching things cleanly and playing more efficiently with your hands?
Well, the more you have a ball in your hands, the better you are with it. I get in the gym a lot, and I'm in there a lot. That's all I can say. That's how that's come along.
Stephen, Coach said that he thinks you could be one of the best big men in the ACC. What do you think you need to do to become one of the best big men in the ACC?
I need to, just flat out, I need to be more dominant. And I have to expect more out of myself every game in order for me to continue to get better, to reach that goal.
What was the feeling tonight after the final buzzer, just knowing how this game went when you were at Pittsburgh?
I feel like it wasn't really relief. It was like, confirmation that, of ourselves, to know that we are the better team. Credit out to Pittsburgh. They play really hard, and they punched us really hard. But we know how hard we can work, and that's really how it went tonight or today.
Stephen, for a big man, you shoot free throws exceptionally well. Is that something that you work on in the offseason or after practice each time to get that stroke going? Because it's a very smooth shot that you have in, and it's usually going in every single time. I
really worked on my free throws over this summer, because in the past, my college career, I haven't been shooting them pretty well, but that was really something I wanted to improve on.
Now, February is going to be a tough slate for you all, and after the Wake Forest game on Wednesday, of course, I know we're not going to overlook that. But are you guys trying not to peek ahead? Are you taking it game by game, or I know it's going to be some big games coming to the and you're going to have some big road games coming up as well?
Game by game, definitely. Just like you said it, we got to take every game one at a time. We can't look ahead. We can't look back, most of all, and we just have to keep progressing and learning.
Stephen, if you could just talk about how you and Malik work together. Malik has a couple of big block shots, and then, of course, that gets everybody hyped, and you come in and get a couple of alley-oops. How do you two approach the game and kind of push each other when you're out there?
I feel like in practice we try to best each other, and we get the most out of each other in practice every day. So I feel like when the game comes around, it's all shown on the floor, and we really compete. And he gets me better, I get him better.
Do you really go at each other in practice, or how does that?
We definitely go at each other in practice.